Father Pat is our guest this morning on SSJ at Home. Father, thanks for joining us. Today's a special day in a special year, this being declared the year of St. Joseph by the Pope. But this is also, today is the actual Solemnity of St. Joseph. And I know we have some masses planned for that.
Yeah, so we have our usual masses today at 8:30 and noon, and at both those masses will include prayers to Saint Joseph. Obviously, we'll celebrate the Solemnity of Saint Joseph. Um, Many of our parishioners have been doing a consecration to Saint Joseph over the last 33 days. So we will have a consecration prayer at the masses. Um, if you haven't done the consecration yet, you'll have, you can do it anytime throughout the year, but as a parish, we thought it would be good to do a consecration to St. Joseph, concluding on Father's Day. So we'll be talking more about that in the weeks to come, encouraging everyone. Tonight with the fish fry at 6 o'clock, we will be having a blessing of the St. Joseph's altar. So out under the pavilion, we'll have a St. Joseph's altar set up out there, and we'll have the blessing of that. So come tonight, join us for the fish fry. Off the Stations of the Cross with a consecration to Saint Joseph. Our Knights of Columbus are sponsoring our Stations of the Cross tonight, so appropriate that the Knights of Columbus, a good men's fraternal organization, would sponsor the Stations of the Cross here on the day in which we're honoring Saint Joseph, the father of Jesus. And so, throughout today, it's good to stop and reflect on Saint Joseph and on his fatherhood. And Saint Joseph was the silent one, right? We don't know a lot about Saint Joseph. He doesn't say a lot in the scriptures, but he was there. He was there to protect Jesus. He was there to be the father of the household, the father of the family. It had to be very confusing to Saint Joseph. He knew Jesus wasn't his biological son. An angel had revealed to him that he was God's son, and he accepted that in faith. He accepted that even despite the confusion, and he stepped up amidst that confusion to protect Jesus. He was there. They took Jesus to Egypt, brought him back to Nazareth, and then was there as the head of the household. There as Jesus grew up, we were told Jesus grew in wisdom, and Saint Joseph, along with Mary, who was guiding him in that growing in wisdom. And so it's good for us, especially in this year of St. Joseph, to just stop for a moment and reflect and look at St. Joseph as a model and as an intercessory for our prayers, to turn to him for his support and help, especially in these troubling times, right? He was such a steady hand during the troubling times of Jesus's youth, and we can turn to him both for prayer and as a model for us as we go forward.
Okay, and I'd like to share with everyone, apologies for the sort of interruption in the transmission a couple of times. I know we had a power outage at the church last night, and I'm in West Texas, and the wind's probably blowing today. So that's probably the reason for the couple of moments of instability we had. But I think we're going to go ahead and try to air this in spite of that. And thank you for understanding. Father, the Sunday Mass, we'll have a visiting priest from Cross Catholic Outreach, Father Pascal Kumunda, I believe is his name. A little bit of information on the Box of Joy program, and he'll share with us.
Yeah, so Father Pascal is from Cross Catholic Outreach. It's a wonderful organization that provides services throughout the world, missionary services, a number of different missionary projects. Uh, One of the things that they do is this box of joy, where they will distribute empty boxes here at the parish, and then ask people to take those home and to fill them up with various things. You'll get a list of the items to fill them up with, and then and bring them back, and then we'll send those boxes down to Guatemala, down to the Diocese of Suchi. Impoverished diocese in Guatemala, where then the boxes filled with the items will be distributed to youth in the area. Yeah, the Box of Joy is usually a Christmas program, giving them a little gift, a little box of goodies at Christmas time. But we decided we'd run it also here at Easter, right? What better time to share joy than also at Easter? And so Father Pascal will talk to us about all of the Cross Catholic Outreach missions, a little bit about the work they do, the great work they do, partnering in various countries to help the poor, help those that are impoverished in those countries. So looking forward to having him visit our church and just share a little bit about his work with Cross Catholic Outreach.
Father, thank you. Next week, we'll begin talk about all that we have coming up with regard to the Triduum and the Holy Week celebrations that we'll have, and also the missions and all the work that's being done at the parish for the community, and this Box of Joy as well. So we will talk more about that Monday and then again next Friday. Thank you.